Hey there, my name is FaceDisgrace. You find everything okay today? Good, good. Well, I see you're grabbing Cuphead, you masochistic fuck. It's a real steal for only $20. Smart on you for picking it up. I've been working here for about 6 months, which has completely killed any ounce of fucks that I give about keeping my job here. So I'm pretty sure I could take some time to give you some tips. Welcome to the Beginner's Guide to Cuphead. As always, if you enjoy this, feel free to subscribe at the end, but let's get started. Rule 1, shoot. Always. Avoiding any obvious Vegas shooting jokes, hold down the shoot button until your thumb hurts. It's pretty simple, but in case you're a visual learner, I made a flowchart I keep at the register. Am I playing Cuphead? Yes, be shooting. No, buy a firearm, and then be shooting. America! Fuck yeah! Even if you can't see enemies right now, they're definitely coming to throw themselves at you, often with a bunch of others in weird patterns that are hard to gauge until you've seen them like 10 times before. And even then, you'll probably fail one of the 3,000 dodges you're gonna have to do in the first 6 fucking seconds of the level, and then be forced to restart because you literally can't mess up at the first stage. Like, seriously, you can't do it and still beat the level. I thought, oh, it's just one mistake, I'll be fine. No, you won't. It's just a waste of time once you take a hit early on. Just hit restart. I've hit restart in this game more times than you can shake a stick at. A big, frustrating, painful stick shoved right up my goddamn ass. Fuck me in the ass! Continue to shoot even when the screen is empty. It'll take some out while they're still off screen, but even with that, it's just like, what the fuck? There's always something you'll need dead, so just keep shooting. It's Cuphead's version of breathing, really. If you don't do it, only the sweet embrace of death awaits you just ahead. But after how many times this game has made me scream in frustration, plus the shitty pay I get here at Generic Mart, it honestly doesn't sound that bad, really. Anyway, it's always a good time to be shooting. Dodging a million projectiles, good time to be shooting. Running through where no enemies are in sight, good time to be shooting. At your hotel room in Vegas, good time to be. Yeah, I know, there's a line starting to form behind you, but don't worry about them. There's other registers open. They'll move. I'm just getting to the good part. Hey, no, you shut the fuck up, Linda! You nearly got me fired last week over a 10-cent difference in price on avocados! So take your "may I speak to your manager" fake-ass blonde highlight haircut out of my line! Literally, nobody is fooled by that $3 dye you use. We all know you're graying like the fat yak you are! Sorry about that. No, it's fine. What are they gonna do, fire me? Shit, Linda's heading to my manager. Rule 2, smoke bomb. Batman was definitely onto something when he started using smoke bombs, and really, who doesn't want to be like Batman? Well, in Cuphead, you can be. Kinda. If you ignore that whole no guns thing. The best upgrade you can possibly get is called the smoke bomb, and it is worth every penny. It turns your normal dash into a dodge, so you can just dash through enemy attacks, taking no damage, instead of dying again to this fucking dragon! Why the fuck does the lightning... But seriously, the smoke bomb is by far the best upgrade in the game and should absolutely be the very first thing you purchase. So many times that dash has saved my ass during boss fights, and I'm really not sure if it's possible to beat the game without it, unless you've literally got the dexterity of a monkey drinking an elixir. Turns out the monkey actually just dies from the elixir. Yes, it takes up your charm slot, and yes, you could use that slot to put in more hearts, but quite frankly, the smoke dash lets you dodge so much shit that you won't even need the extra hearts once you're used to it. An ounce of prevention, folks. It's like sexually assaulting people. Should you not do it? Of course, but if you're a celebrity, you don't really need to worry about being a decent human. Just say something completely off topic and you're fine. I'm gay. The only time where the smoke dash doesn't seem to be the best choice that I've found is during the airplane levels, where the extra hearts always seem to be a better choice. The smoke dash doesn't work as well when you're a plane. Probably has something to do with the propellers, but do I look smart enough to figure this shit out? No. No, I do not. Unlike regular levels where I could dash through without taking damage, the smoke dash on the plane just seems to do nothing. Like, I wanted to say it makes the transformation faster, but even that doesn't happen, so just plug in some extra hearts. And before you grab those extra heart power-ups, it's actually better to spend your money on new weapons. For now, save up, grab the smoke dash first, and enjoy your ticket to Easy Street. Well, not as difficult street, more really. Please don't fire me, boss. I need this job. Besides, Paul has been stealing out of the cash register for like 5 weeks now, and he gets to keep his job. But just because I happen to call out a particularly annoying customer who just so happens to resemble a rather large mammal native to the Himalayas, I get fired? Wait, you seriously didn't notice that Paul's counts are always like $20 off? Yeah, no, go talk to him. He's right over there. Sucker, Paul's not actually stealing. He's just a massive dick. And the owner's nephew, so I'm pretty sure he'll be fine. Rule 3, be patient. This isn't Sonic. Running through the levels all willy-nilly doesn't nab you an extra life, a cool shield, and a nine-tailed butt buddy. It nabs you a very untimely death because you stupidly ran into something that had you just been taking your time, you would have easily avoided. Every single time I have tried to rush and take a risk on something, it has backfired. Just slow down. Observe that attack pattern one more time to be sure of your opening. Take the extra second to make an easy jump over a projectile instead of getting one extra shot on the boss. If you're doubting whether you can get away with something, just hold off and take it slow. Being patient is how you go from dying for the 200th time from something you know you could have avoided to getting that satisfying heroin rush of... Now, this isn't to say not to trust your instincts. In fact, I am saying the opposite. Trust your instincts. After playing the same level over and over, you will just know whether you can or can't do something. And if you're not quite sure if you have time for another charge shot before the hammer is going to come swinging down on you, I guarantee you it's your instincts saying, get out now! Yes, there is a score that factors in your time on the level, but who in the actual fuck is worrying about score when the game itself is so goddamn hard? Learn your opponent, stay as safe as possible, and get through the level. Otherwise, you'll keep taking unnecessary hits worse than a wannabe MMA fighter in his first actual fight. Only you won't be nearly as entertaining to watch getting the snot beaten out of you. Well, there's some quick tips for you. Thanks for treating me like an actual human being and not some mindless robot that's only purpose on this earth is here to serve you. I'm sure Linda will be back to do that for me anyways. As always, if you enjoyed this, hitting that like button and sharing it with your friends is the best way to support me. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to see more beginner's guides like my videos on Sonic Mania and Final Fantasy XIV. My name is FaceDisgrace, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out!